There we go. Welcome back, everyone. How are we doing? I can't even remember what day it is, to be honest, right? Was it Tuesday? It is Tuesday. Voice is slowly getting better. Sinusitis has been an absolute shit show for the last 2 weeks. I've managed to work on through it, be cast on through it. It's been rough. It has been rough, right? I'm not gonna lie, it's been rough, right? But we're back at it this time. Absolute League. We are back with some more excellent matchups here. We're going to have Esports Belgium versus TG Redacted in the Elite Division for our first matchup of this evening. And hopefully, fingers crossed, all goes well. We get onto our second matchup as well in an hour and a half time from now. We just never know, right? An hour's time from now, potentially. So hopefully it all goes smoothly. Everything runs nicely. We get the codes, we get all the lobbies done, we get the game nice and smooth because we're looking forward to this one. Esports Belgium squad, never seen them before. Don't recognise the roster yet, but once we get the players in the lobby, we might recognise some of the individual members. We'll wait and see. But TG Redacted, we have casted over before in the past, so we'll be looking forward to see how much of their roster has changed from last time round. If we do add a few members to it, maybe there's a wee few changes. I have seen multiple different organisations changing up their members. Their rosters have changed. People went to different orgs. It's been crazy over this off season between Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 6. Different gameplay, different styles, following their friends, going wherever they wish, like trying to change things up a little bit. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully, like we says, it goes quite nicely. We have got the lobby code, which is a good start. Does not mean we get the game started ASAP, but we'll get to see what's happening next. We'll get to figure out, yeah, they're Redacted. They've got an clan tag, which makes it sense, right? So we've got the team of Redacted is Martin, Stin, Kempa, and the people. So that's good to know to start with. I'll ask them there in the chat just to make sure we're sorted for. Yes, they are Redacted. They are Redacted. They're going to start as team 2, which is good to know. See, this is why we like to ask them prior to the matchup so that we can swap around. So yeah, Esports Belgium. Well, it's Esports East Belgium, but we can't put that whole thing in the whole title because otherwise, it's the biggest, massivest name ever in the scheme of things. I think Esports East Belgium, so it's ESEB is what they wanted to be shortened down to. We'll look forward to see once they get into the lobby who their roster is. For Black Ops 6 map wise, this is where we get into it, right? Let's have a look at our series board as it stands. So, ladies and gentlemen, our first sets of maps tonight will be Hardpoint Protocol, followed by a Skyline Search and Destroy. Then back to Protocol. Then we're back to another Hardpoint, but this time it'll be on Skyline. And if we go the distance to that match number 5, it will be a Search and Destroy on Vault. Hacienda has been introduced. Not sure what league is allowing it yet. I'm pretty sure Absolute League do allow it to have Hacienda involved just now. I'm not sure XP League have accepted it, or it's vice versa. It's one of the two. But yeah, we're waiting to see. I think it's actually absolutely we don't have Hacienda yet. But now that the pros will be doing Hacienda, we will get to see them playing in Hacienda as well. So that's the maps. Anybody got any predictions map wise how this goes down? We've got a few different things in here that it could go, just trying to see if we can add. It's not the stats. There's one of the browser sources we did want to have on the stream that we don't have just now. which is the whole kind of prediction, quick actions, you know. Let's pop out that, we'll get the quick actions involved so we can add that as a scene, well, here in Discord, so I can actually just do them straight away. So let's add that custom browser doc. Control V. Quick actions. Done. Apply. Show ready and willing. There we go. We can add that to this pile here as well, I hope. It's not letting me bind that into anywhere on. Right, so we'll have to try and figure out if we can turn it off, turn it on, put it back on, reposition it somewhere. Don't think it allows me to do that. Oh, cool. Well, that's fun in games. We'll just do that. Right, so we'll put a channel prediction in there anyway. Let's get this channel prediction sorted out. I'm sure we had it over here last time around, but yeah, who wins the next map, right? So we're going to go ES, EB, Esports, East Belgium, or are you going for our TG Redacted squad? We'll give you a 10-minute submission period. We'll close that one there. There we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, we do have the other team involved and they are ready here in the lobby. ESEB will consist of 808 Ross, Formula, Joe XO3 and Titan. Do you recognise any of the members, guys? Do you recognise any of them? I per se don't in the grand scheme of things, but that does not mean they are not absolute beamers. We're in the elite division here in the absolute league. It could be a team full of absolute beamers. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good one for sure. And we're just hoping it all runs nice and smoothly once we get into this. We'll just make sure that the lobby and the players are ready. I'm just saying I'm ready so that they can get underway whenever they do. We know that Codcaster has got it the right way around. But yeah, get your predictions in, channel predictions. If you know the squad, ESEB, if you're a Belgium fan, head on over. Your chance to get involved. And then you've got TG Redacted, a well-known squad. Definitely a few players in there that you could imagine throwing some good shots off. I'm pretty sure they were playing the other night as well. I'm sure I was watching them. So they're getting a few games in, getting a few reps in when they're ready. So we're just waiting. On map 1, Protocol, Hardpoint. I'm surprised actually Protocol has been picked in the grand scheme of things. I'm not a big fan of Protocol as the game plays out, but especially on the control, and they've picked it for a control, so it's going to be interesting. I feel like it's a very, very defensive favoured map. However, aren't most of these control maps at the moment, is till you find a way around. Vault being one of the ones where it's like you have to kind of get the kills, get into the back of their spawn and try to pick them off, get their spawns flipped over to the other side of the map, so that then they've got a further distance to go. And I've seen it work out well where the team pushes A, baits them around there, then they push around the back, then they start going for B quickly, like, and spawning them out the further side building, which makes a difference. Protocol, however, I don't know, it's just a very weird positions. Like the A zone tends to be quickly done, B watched over in so many different angles. But that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to get in to map number 1. All should be good. It will be ESEB on the attack to start with all loading in, which is a good sign. Now we just have to hope that it all goes nice and smoothly. Esports East Belgium versus TG Redacted, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, on board with Esports Belgium squad to start off with. Formula, I wonder if he is an F1 fan, because the way he is flying through the map, he's almost like a Ferrari driver. He does get the one kill there, Kempa finding the first blood, but he answers it back instantaneously. But TG Redacted will be on to the hard point to start the round here. Kempa Martin finding a couple in the feed. Formula though, not slowing down. Opportunity comes to rise, but he will eventually fall to Stin. Kempa looking in the background though, and it's the rotations have been put all the way around, because you can see Esports Belgium in their building managing to get TG Redacted spawn side, but that eventually falls out as Formula, one of the only players here to stay alive from their team long enough. 808 Ross not doing a good enough job here, and near as Joe as they're currently going negative. Ross finds his first kill though in the lobby. Now he get the hard point for a few seconds before the change of sides. It is in favour though of Formula, who's already on to P2 here. Titan finding a double. Jump on board with Titan. Let's see if he's going to sit wait for them to all come around the back. As you can actually see a rotation around the back. Martin pushed up quite far, gets himself forward. Stin will get the first blood there. Looks like the players on the hard point are found. Only one nearby is Titan, but he eventually falls. TG Redacted getting the break on into P2 here. Getting an opportunity, but Formula comes sliding on in. He'll find that kill. He'll find a double, and he's going double positive just now. Make that 7 and 3. Absolutely beaming Formula is. He's going to expect the spawn. He does know that player's crossing over. He's going to instantly peek that for people. That's going to be another opportunity on the kills there. And Formula sadly not finding another one there, and that will be a TG Redacted getting back onto the hard point for the little bit of scrap time, but it's worked in their favour here for Esports Belgium, as they've got those spawns here for the new hardpoint. However, TG Redacted are on it. That one is a rotation round. 808 Ross does find that kill, starting to get himself in the back, but he's moved over to one side. All of a sudden, TG Redacted are getting the spawn side. Stin will be picked off. 808 Ross gets that rotation around, and the hardpoint is in. Kemba finds a double. There's Ross finding another. He's making it back to even Stevens here as Martin comes sliding on in now. With it working, can Stin find a couple? No, he can't. It's red in the feed. Formula kills his teammate as well though, but Formula's on a 4 streak. Opportunity on a rise. A slide comes on and people will find that kill, but it is still neck and neck here for this hardpoint. Everybody fighting it off. The final person to get the kill there in the hardpoint will be Joe against Stin. Martin comes sliding on for the challenge. Doesn't expect Joe to beam him as quickly as that, and all of a sudden Esports Belgium got themselves back into this game. Now we're down below though. Kempa will find one. Joe gets the trade out towards Stin. Martin's still alive there, finds Joe on that trade. 10-point lead going the way of TG Redacted, and it's building. Formula 1 no. Oh, beamed into the head. Stin's trying to stay alive here. Knows that two players are coming sliding on in. The challenge comes in. People with the double. Joe then finally finds them, but Stin will save his teammate. Keep that hardpoint in control of TG Redacted here. Is now Formula once again trying to slide on in. It is people to answer back with him there, and they're both on that hardpoint now. This is going to be the 100 points now that they need if they stay for a few more seconds here, as only one person nearby is Titan. He's going to slide on in. I feel like my graphic settings are absolutely garbage just now, ladies and gentlemen. I have no idea what has happened or what has changed, but everything's just looking like a blur. But not for TG Redacted here, as they've taken that 50-point lead here in the hardpoint. We're going back to P1 though, and it's in the hands of Esports Belgium for now. Joe, the only person really needing to kind of up his game so far. He's 7 and 10. I was just about to say Ross is 8 and 13 as well. He's not doing the grandest of jobs. Formula and Titan keeping himself in this game, but Martin finds the beam traded out by Formula, and now Formula goes for that challenge here on the zone. Good couple of kills go their way. Holding on for dear life here as he tried to close the gap of this hardpoint. Could be anybody's game here, but Kempa though is trying to stay alive here. Formula will find him though, and that'll stop the streak that he was on. Currently on a 4. Made that amends here as Formula now absolutely beaming here. 20 and 10, still double positive at the moment, and this is the solid work from him. As long as his team can start to up the game, they've closed the gap to within 20 seconds here, and we'll be going to P2 very, very soon here as both players are challenging here on the zone. Stinlo will grab that time. Titan trying to hold the spawns here, trying to find the players in the background. We'll find one traded out. Players from Esports Belgium though are on the hardpoint, ready and waiting for the players to come. TG Redacted have been flipped to the other side of the map. Good information had there as Joe finds the double. He's on a free streak. Currently looking good here now as they can hold a wee bit longer here. They've expected the flip here on the spawns. That's going to be Joe making it 4. Doesn't make it any further though, as he eventually gets traded out. Kempa also on a 4 streak at the moment. The way things are going, this could be a very, very tight ending to this. Kempa gets the 5 spree eventually. Found from none other than 808 Ross. P3 is where it could be at though here. It's in spawn favour for Belgium, but TG Redacted will be answering it back in freeze here. They're coming in all together now, but that is free in the fade dead for the TG Redacted side. Stin does jump onto the zone to get the contest for a few seconds. However, there could be the lead here going towards the Esports Belgium side. Looking very strong now. That'll be one player in the back. They're trading it back and forward. Martin will find one. Kempa's got 2 so far. He's keeping himself alive somehow, doing every single bit of possible movement he can do. He spots Formula. He'll find that one as well. And now 13 seconds left on this point. They're going to go down below where they held ever so strongly on the last time round. Can they do it again here? As now they are in the zone, ready and waiting for Esports Belgium to put the challenge in. Getting that extra bit of scrap time there as well, just for a few more seconds. TG Redacted still with the lead though, 30 seconds going their way. They are in the new hardpoint, they're looking for these kills, and on top of the console, people will find the kills. Seen it live though, 2 players dead, make that free from TG Redacted as it comes all in here. Joe was on a 5 spree, does eventually get picked off here, but now all 3 players of Esports Belgium will get onto the hardpoint. Can they spot the players now? Kempa going to spot one. Oh, the guns everywhere. Kempa saves him though, because he was missing every single bit there, but there we go. Good little bit of hold here. It's still within 25 seconds. Formula staying alive on the point, and that's going to be the remainder of their time going their way. Don't see Redacted going for the push here anymore, as P1 will be our next hardpoint. 808 Ross was in the position. Does get found by people though. Nade hits well by Joe. He gets the double. He's currently on a 4 spree. Make that 5. As soon as he gets that 5 though, that is it. Game's over. Stin will find you. Just as he gets the trophy system out, he's found from 808 Ross from up top. Martin found one. Formally on the rotation. We picked up the jackal in hand here as well. Now trying to rotate around the building. Trying to find any more players here from TG Redacted, as they now have the lead in their favour for the first time in this match. Can they keep it going the rest of the distance here, as Formula still continuing his spree here. Currently on a 5 spree. Will find Stin, make that 6. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a game on our hands here. It is definitely starting to heat up. People though decides you're not getting any further with that streak there. Back and forward on the P1 hardpoint here, and we've got 17 seconds between the 2 squads. Anybody's game to play for at this point in time. P2 could be a crucial hardpoint. Can they get the kills early here? That feels like TG Redacted to get 3 dead, get towards that zone, get that hard point, and will spawn Esports Belgium out the other side and give them the opportunity here now to kind of eke that lead further and further away here. Contest does come in. Martin, it's a couple dead in the feed here from Esports Belgium. That's a good turnaround. If only he found that one. That could have been the opportunity they needed. Formula though is trying to make amends here. He's 27 and 21. It's gone a little bit downhill as the game's gone further. He was on double positive, now starting to slow down on that kill feed. They eventually get the break on in though, in 808 now is the one to heat up here. He's currently on a free streak. As soon as we say it though, that caster curse comes into play. Eventually does fall. The people finding that break on in once again. It's going to be challenged here though. Joe finds a challenge. It's 50-50 back and forward here, but TG Redacted with that slender lead here. Going into P3, which the spawns are favouring the Esports Belgium side. You can see TG Redacted though in the back. Kempa trying to anchor them spawns here. Don't want to be pushing up too far. He will find the one kill though, but Kempa does get eventually found. 808 Ross will make sure that that is spawn sided from them. They're going to grab that timer with 40 seconds left to go. They only need 20 seconds to win this one. And Esports Belgium, who looked like the slower side to start off with, have managed to get themselves in this position with only 10 more seconds required. And TG Redacted need their squad in. They need to find these kills and they're not going their way. Joe, tough formula at all on streaks at this point in time. One more kill is all it needs, and there we go. Esports Belgium, ladies and gentlemen, will take map number 1. Look at the kills across the board, though, relatively decent for the team. Esports Belgium though, Formula was doing so much solid work in that game. You can see it here. East Belgium, game 1 in the bag, looking to see what they could do now towards an S&D. They did start off relatively slow in that hardpoint. TG Redacted looking strong early on, did take a good lead. The only person really doing work in the team was actually Formula for so long. But that does not mean anything by the end of it. At the end of the day, you have to win out. You have to get these zones. You have to get the points. It ended up that 3 players of Esports Belgium ended up with 30 kills at least across the board. 808 Ross started off really slow. Eventually got himself into it. Still negative, but 26 and 29, not so bad. Assisting his team at least. In terms of the hell time though, Titan with the 2 minutes to hell time on himself with 30 kills, 28 devs, 16 assists. Solid work from his side, 17 of them non-traded, but Formula 30 kills, 24 non-traded kills. The streaks are lying. It says the highest streak before it died. Yes, it was about 3 or 2, but that was just before the end of the map. But yeah, a few players there needing to step up. Stin had 10, minus 10 in terms of like KD. Same with people. Martin was negative just by 4. The only person that went positive in the Redacted squad was Kempa, who did have a couple of streaks there. But hell time wise, people being there, held kitten at the stand. It was a 1 minute and 32 on the clock for him. So yeah, solid. Now we're just waiting to see for lobby 2, as we will be getting set up for that next one, which will be starting very soon, I hope, because like we said, this could be a long night. It could not be a long night. We'll have to wait and see. We're fingers crossed. Everything goes nicely here. As we fade on over there, we'll get back to this. Esports Belgium leading the way 1-0 in the best of 5, as always. We are best of 5 in it, and we're going to have to wait and see because it looks like we will be getting a new lobby code. Because for some reason, people don't just like to swap around. You know, we always have to do new lobby and lobby. Problem. I don't know. Don't know what the issues are, but it is COD caster early on in BO6. It does have its issues. It will always have its issues, even on challengers. I'm sure even the pros have these issues. I hope it's not just us as individuals trying to do it ourselves here that just get really unlucky with it all. But I could have sworn you could just like swap in lobby, right? You can swap all the hosts and such like in the lobby, no? Is that not the case, ladies and gents? Maybe I'm just dumbfounded, but I could have sworn you could do that. In challengers, they don't seem to have a reset a lobby very often unless there's an issue in the lobby. They just swap over. They just swap sides, swap the hosts. Can't they do that? I thought that's how you could do it. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, maybe one team doesn't know that's the case and that could happen, but maybe that's what it is. I'm hoping I've got the penicillin now. I have my nasal spray from the doc. Let's hope that it clears up this this viral infection that I have, and yeah, we're back to being crisp. Well, I say crisp. We're not crisp. We'll try to be as crispy as possible, but we're just not as crispy as we would like to be, you know. I'm ready. You ready, ladies and gentlemen? Skyline, search and destroy for map number 2. That is the plan. That is on the script, and that's how we're liking to see this to go. Hopefully, it goes just as well. Nice and smooth. That game actually didn't have any issues in the grand scheme of things. I feel like we were in a good position. Everything was nice. It was done. No problem. No reset lobby. No nothing. Just setting up for the lobbies is the part that will take the longest, as they reset settings and such, like when they change game modes. So they have to get the CDL rules set up and make sure that the rules for the league are set as it should be. But that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're back at it. It is going to be map number 2. KG Redacted looking to bounce back here after the hard point. When they looked like they were the strongest side at the start of the round and the start of the map, they're slowly started losing sight of that end goal. Esports Belgium just had to warm up the sticks and they got themselves involved and ready to go. Let's get on board here. As now TG Redacted are your attacking squad. Stuns her nicely, and obviously at this point in the time in the game you're not going to get any trophy systems, but Martin is the first one to find the first blood. He's going to push on up through that kitchen's left hand side there. There's 2 players beside him. It's going to make sure that A bomb site does go down. Formula finds the first blood on his side though. Traded back out. Now it's down to Formula on his own. Can he find that recipe and that final formula here to find the 1 versus 3 here? It's going to be a very difficult scenario here though, for sure. As I'm sure Kempa is going to spot Formula crossing from the back. Yes, he does. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is round number 1 of the S&D in favour of none other than TG Redacted. Look at that gorgeous face. Yo, Shiesty, how you doing, my man? How are you doing? As we switch sides, so now Can the Esports Belgium squad bounce back? Normally, these S&T seems to be going in the way of a bounce back, left and right, back, left and right. Come on, Titan, need back Mark and 30. We need them. You guys can just, we can just delay. We can just delay. We just say, we're waiting on the Godcast. So we need to change it up, and there we go. There's a couple of feed in the feed. Martin will fall. Now the last player alive is Kemper. Can he do the 1 versus 3 scenario? What we already seen Formula not managed to do. They put the bomb down towards that A bomb site. Kemper taking it a little bit easier. Does smash the glass though. We'll give away position. We'll find one though. Can he find another though? Can he whittle this down? 26 seconds left on the clock. Titan's lying down. He was in the perfect position to spot that there though. Timing could be in his favour as he spots Titan behind the bar. He's just going to play the life. Titan just dodging and weaving behind the bar, and he will find the kill. Esports Belgium will tie it up here. I am doing fantastically well. I'm doing fantastically well. Good to see you. I'll try and get it delayed. I mean, these, come on, they're going to get it casted, man. They're going to get VODs to look over very early on in the season. They'll need it, right? Let's be honest. That's what they need. You need the VODs. You need the casts. Let's do it. This could go 1-for-1 though, all the way till the bitter end here. But Esports Belgium have got the lead here in the map and the series so far. After winning out the hard point. 250 to 221. Now with the push up on in. Early push. Martin's going to find one. Is he going to add a second? No, people will help him though in that second kill there. And now you're in a situation where it's now 2 versus 2. 808 Ross going to make that a 1 versus 2 though. Because he falls to the people. And these rounds just go from slow pace to instantaneously. Everybody is down. And you just don't know it. But Formula now, a little bit easier than the last time. A 1 versus 2 rather than 1 versus 3. Now he just has to find that first opportunity. Spot 1. 2 players there peeking it though, but that's going to give them the time that they need to rotate around their positions and get away from that scenario. They know that they're watching over the A-bomb site, and it's going to be a very difficult ask here from Formula. As there we go. I pushed number 1 instead of number 2. Or the vice versa, but TG Redacted will win the round. Attacking side doing relatively well, and it could be the attack in favour side that wins this one out as Formula tries to get the wee dive in play there to stay alive, doesn't manage it. Esports Belgium now to go back onto the attack though. Will we see a slightly different play, or are we all going to go pushing on all up towards that A bomb site as we do? Marino finds the first blood. Is he going to turn it on its head? Is he going to win the defensive side? Kempa finds a second. Now you're already in a 4 versus 2. 808 Ross answers back with a double of his own, but now he's left alone. He's going to have to find another double, but he is yet to do that. And all of a sudden, TG Redacted to get the 2-round cushion that you ever so need here. Stin finding the final kill here on 808 Ross, but 808 Ross almost brought it back in his favour. Very quick push from TG Redacted here on the defence, and that's got them caught out here from the Esports Belgium side. Ooh, it's a very pretty pistol. It is a very pretty pistol. People though. Now with the attack to go. Seems like they're changing things around here. Position wise, it's going to be a different scenario. AO Ross is down the side there. Is going to be found by Stin. Kempa, the bomb carrier, has been found. Oh, Titan finds a double. And now Titan has left it to a 1. There we go. I was going to say a 1 versus 2, but it doesn't matter. Esports Belgium will pick it up. Formula finding the final kill. But does he have the winning formula? That's our next question, ladies and gents. Do they have the winning formula? Titan on a 3 streak so far. yet to earn anything as they push straight towards Catwalk. First blood could be his, and it is. Titan finding one, and that's on Stin, giving themselves the advantage here. 808 Ross will make it even more of an advantage as it's now down to 2 players, Kempa and People, trying to find these kills here in the back. People's going to have to jump back, but he's found as well. Now it's all down to Kempa, a 3 versus 2 scoreline for the Redacted, but now it looks like it's going to be a 3 versus 3 as he's got to try and kill all 4 members of Esports Belgium here. Knows the bomb's planted, comes sliding on up, goes for the sneaky ninja play. It is not going to work out that time round, and Esports Belgium will tie it back up here. It wasn't round per round, but we're back to all square. Things can change just like that, and we already seen it. Titan now, look at this, man. Absolutely balling at the moment. 5 kills in a row. Currently 9 and 3 here in the round. Is he going to be looking to find another first blood early on? He'll get the stun out, he'll get the nade sent. Joe gets the first blood though. At least that gives him the advantage. Make that 2 as 808 Ross finds a second. We're staying on board with Titan, but 808 Ross has a different game side of things, and Titan's just waiting around for too long that he can't even find any of the kills because his teammates will do all the work for him. Joe and 808 Ross. 808 Ross took so long to warm up in the hard point, but in the S&D here he is all guns blazing. Maybe this is his game mode. It is definitely not mine, but it looks like it's his. They go from a 2 round deficit to 1 round now lead here. 3 rounds in a row. You've got 8OS, all pushing towards some streaks here, but Titan the closest to any of these streaks here early on. I'm assuming Martin is going to try and get some shots straight all the way towards the A bomb site. Nobody found. Titan sneakily going in. It's 1 for 1 here as Formula falls and Joe finds 1 kill. Kemp is going to be the next to fall. Titan just sitting there waiting patiently. Bombs down from TG Redacted though, so they know where it is. I'm hoping they spotted the bomb, but you can see in the rotation there, they're just going to watch bomb. Stin though does find 808 Ross. We'll make it a 2 versus 2 scenario. Titan is going to get the sneak up on back on Stin. He will find a kill. Now he gets out with his life. It's 2 versus 1 scenario. Martin has to be watching over the bomb site. Martin will find Joe, and now it's a 1 versus 1 scenario. Titan, who's looking for that streak, knows where Martin is. He's going to start chasing him. This could be, I don't know, a very difficult scenario. He's going to slide in. Martin's going to expect him, and he finds the kill. TG Redacted does it. Bob Ross, Mark. Bob Ross. Yo, Burnin, how you doing, buddy? Well predicted here from Martin. As Titan had to rotate down. He must have heard that glass fall from the ceiling as he comes on down from above. Doesn't find the opportunity. Doesn't get his streaks going from Titan. I don't think he did anyway. No, he definitely doesn't earn his streaks. So that's a bit unfortunate there for Esports Belgium squad. But it's 4 versus 4. And it's a 4-4 scoreline as we go in to round number 9. Martin finding that first blood early on once again. Using that worktop to his advantage. He's going to start challenging Titan. People will find 808 Ross though. Now Kemp is going to put that bomb down. It's down to Titan. Last man alive. 1 versus 3 scenario. Esports Belgium with that bomb plant though. Like bomb down sort of scenario. It's going to be a difficult scenario for him to come back and get this, because 34 seconds is not a lot of time to find it, 3 kills and get the bomb defused. So good luck to him. He has spotted 1. That's Kempa. Does give away his position though, and all of a sudden you've got 3 members looking all in your direction, and that will be all they need to do to find out that position as TG Redacted take it to map point. I know, silly Titan doesn't have RC on. I mean, I was surprised that some of the players don't have the right score streaks on when you're watching over them. I don't know if that's just unintentional or they just aren't sure. Here we go though. TG Redacted with the advantage, but they're on the defense. Martin finding the first blood quite early, a lot of the times here. Is going to try and do the same again as he's going to push up towards this table and chairs, but nothing found. Kemba does find the first blood though himself. Knows the players are pushing towards that B zone. He's going to spot Joe as well. There's the double. Now 808 Ross. Now it's all down to him. He finds one, and that's Martin who gets the trade off a formula. But like I said, it's not the winning formula, and by the looks of it, the advantage going the way of TG Redacted here, when it all looked swimmingly for Esports Belgium with that comeback. My number one Cassidy, oh Snexy. Raping pre-schemes, how are we? How are we, buddy? How are you doing, Joe? How are you doing? Welcome. Looks like 808 Ross is about to lose out on this opportunity here, but is he going to be able to clutch this one up? I very much doubt it here. Stin's looking across, watching across. We'll see exactly where 808 Ross is. Now the teammates will all start to look in this general direction. 3 versus 1. 28 seconds. He has to push for this bomb. There we go. That is game. That is the round, and that will be TG Redacted winning the S&D, which for some might be a bit unfortunate, because that means we are tied up in the series, and that is not what Joe Cod wants to hear here. He does not want to hear that we are tied up, potentially going further on in the amount of time that we'll be playing here. Let's fade on that. There we go. TG Redacted winning that one. It is 1 apiece. Redacted going to be on the attack here. Are we going to change things around? Let's go Redacted, says Hames. We'll put a prediction in the chat as well, ladies and gentlemen. First round, first map did go the way of ESCB, right? We'll put a prediction in now for the next round, ladies and gents. You can tell me who you think is going to win this next map. We'll give you a 5-minute countdown timer as we go into control on protocol. He just mad clips someone in pre-skims. Get your predictions in, ladies and gents. See who is going to go on to win it. Map number 3. So far it's 1 apiece. And, you know, it's looking good. It's looking good from both sides. It did feel like there was that opportunity for Esports Belgium to kind of go away with the advantage. They took a little bit of time. Titan was on a 7 spray. So close to winning that Hellstorm myself. Eventually taking a little bit longer. His teammates were finding the kills, but they just couldn't finish it out. Also, TG Redacted kind of went down, went up by 2, and then kind of lost 3 rounds in a row in that S&D. So it wasn't 1 for 1, but it went towards TG Redacted, and they needed to do that to get into the game. But we're just going to make sure that nobody's swapping around. We'll let everybody know that we're ready as we go into protocol once again for the 2nd time in this series. And because it's 1-1, it means we will see a 2nd skyline of the series as well when we go on to hardpoint. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. Just waiting on the readying up from everybody in the lobby to know that we are good to go. Mark, you're sexy. Oh, I mean, I'm trying, B. I'm trying to be sexy. I'm trying to be. We'll try our hardest. ESEB. I'd give my missus to him. Wow. God. No chance, Chase. No chance. Better not tell my missus that either. She might have her before I do. She's much fitter than me, that's for sure. Yes, much for sure. I'm hoping. There we go. That is the countdown timer that we were hoping to hear as we get into it now. Still going to be TG Redacted on the attack to start with. Let's get that on the screen. Let's get it all up and ready to go. We're heading into protocol control. TG Redacted. Jesus Christ, Joe. Oh my God. Oh, beautiful. Oh, zombies. Okay, can't take you Redacted bounce and keep going with that momentum from the S&D. Or are we going to see a protocol respawn going in the way of the Esports Belgium squad as two go in the feed straight away off the rip? 808 Ross finding 2 in a row. Ladies and gentlemen, maybe respawn is their forte. They eventually finding a couple of phase and they're just going to keep going. 808 Ross, slow the hell down. He's going to keep going. What is this guy using, mate? He's got everything going his way. And 8OS is on his 5 spree now. Feels like my game is lagging. I don't know what the difference is here, but Martin eventually finds the kill on him. It's going to give them the advantage to get back into it, but with the 7 kill lead here so far. Good turnaround though for Martin to find that next one. Formula on at the point. Martin goes on chasing, but Formula is not going to sit back and relax for that one as he eventually falls to people, the teammate. They're going to hop the zone. Can they hold it for long enough here as Titan comes sliding on in right into the guns of Stim? 2 men on the point. It's going to get some capture zone here. That's 3 dead in the feed here towards the Redacted squad. Exactly what they needed here to kind of gain momentum and grab that zone. And with the A zone pretty much all the way done here, that will be that tick done. That'll be an extra minute on the clock. Kills are going in favour of Esports Belgium squad though, and there we go. Eventually it goes well for Joe. He finds a couple in the feed. He's going to go around in the back spawn trying to find the extra members. Might get himself caught out though because there is a member following him. There he is. It is Stin. Formula's going to be spotted as well, but Kempa will get that kill. Traded straight out instantaneously from Ross, who just gets a double once again. Still got that 7 life advantage so far in this, but Ross eventually found. That's 3 dead in the feed. Going to claw a little bit back here as Kempa is now going to try and find another. That timing from Titan though is just crucial here as Martin knows there's 2 here. How's he going to get all 3 of them? Oh, he runs out. He gets the pistol out though. You will find a kill with a pistol, and they're going to get a first tick of progress made over towards that B site, but 7 versus 13. It's a difficult ask here now. The Esports Belgium putting on a good show in this defense. Stin does find a double though in the back spawn. Kempa gets the kill. They can capture the second part here, and that's going to be a good advantage here going into it. Only 4 lives left remaining. No more respawns. Kempa goes for the challenge though. Oh my god, and he wins the challenge as well. Kempa. Oh no, he doesn't. Oh my god, if he'd done it there, that would have been disgusting. 3 versus 5. They've almost evened the playing fields. The timing's going to go their way. 2 players left. People, they're going to get the tick. They get the kill. They get the tick, and TG Redacted out of nowhere have managed to find the round. That is the hardest part to do on the attack, and all of a sudden Redacted, who had the life count depleting ever so quickly early on in the rounds, they do find that comeback and they do get the zone ticks, and that's exactly what TG Redacted would want to see. 1-0 in the control, now to try and do a solid work on the defense. Can they do it? Yo Ninja, how you doing? Welcome in, ladies and gents. We're live on YouTube. We're live here once again on Twitch here for the Absolute League Season 1. Kempa starts off with the first blood. Looking to get up into the backs. Trying to find him from their spawn side here. This is a great position to be at. He's going to spot all the spawns coming down this B side flank here. People though up top helping him out. He's on a free streak so far, and they're just holding the back spawns. Good position from Martin to find a kill, clear that zone. He's going to get, oh, Formula straight off, but Joe's there to trade him back. People will get the trade instantaneously though. Keeping them pegged down into their spawn. Watching from balconies in the perfect spot. Joe comes sliding on in. People gets a kill though, but traded out instantaneously, and eventually they get secure for a few seconds, but Martin decides, no. Hold the phone. I'm going to jump up. I'm going to get a few you dead here. And now we're going to make sure this zone is held as he starts to chase on down Joe as well. And he's on a 4 streak. Martin, number 4 in the lobby. Number 4 in the kill feed eventually does fall. But that's took it to 20 seconds left here. They've got the advantage in numbers. 6 live advantage. Formula. Oh, it's found by Kempa. Kempa stays alive as well in that position. Only one player near the zone here. It's going to be 808 Ross trying to stay alive here. Gets the trophy system down. But Kempa from up top window once again finding the pick. 8 lives differentiate, and now all of a sudden this could be the round for TG Redacted as they look to take this 2-0 in the control, and they do so. Exactly what they were wanting for. A solid round in the attack. Very close in the whole scheme of things. It looked like they could have lost it. But they didn't. They flipped things upside down. Now Redacted holds strong in the defense. 1 tick of progress was made on that zone there from the Esports Belgium squad. But Martin, that was the feed we saw, the couple of feeds in a row, and yeah, solid defense from the TG Redacted squad. They'll take it 2-0 in the series in control here. And can they take it 2-1 in the overall series here by winning the control a swift 3-0? We'll have to wait and see. Oh. This time around, they'll go for these early kills. Good push on up here for Martin to find 808 Ross, though. Teammate's going to challenge him. Should have looked the other direction if you're Martin, but that caught him out. Caught him by surprise. Then pushing up towards the B site early on there, though. Trying to get a little bit of players rotating around so they can open up that A zone. Formula, though, is one of the players that you just have to stop, and Martin does so. As he continues his spree here. Knows there's a couple of players challenging. Finds Joe as well with the headshots. And so does people find 808 Ross with the headshots. Now, only player left near the zone there is Titan. Eventually found by Martin. Shot in the back. Now he's going to get this player spawning out. That stun's going to come in, but he finds a kill here as well. Martin, you are absolutely dominating on this battlefield at this moment in the time. And Formula tried to rotate around the back. That's not good enough, and Martin's stopping everything. They're going to get on that zone for a second, and that will be the end of the spray. Joe, though, sees a few of the players from the TG Redacted squad. They've only got 1 tick of progress on the A zone. They're having to put their way forward here. They have the advantage in numbers, but only by 4 kills. 3 players hop that zone. That'll be a minute added here towards the B, and with the momentum in their favour, is anybody going to be able to stop TG Redacted here? As Martin now tries to peek the window, doesn't manage it. Kempa pushing up into their spawn in a very sneaky little spot here. Formula is found. Going to be a double challenge though, and that's going to be 808. Oh, Joe, sorry, not 808 Ross, but it's Joe finds him. Oh, the beams from Martin from up top once again. Martin is beaming, ladies and gentlemen. He is 29 and 15. He is going almost double positive here in this round of control. And with the lives count going their way, it's 11 versus 6. If they get the final picks, Joe is trying to challenge that here, but Martin stays alive. The nade, the Semtex is in the perfect zone. It won't get the kill, but it's going to be the trade. There's no respawns left for Esports Belgium here as Titans up very much into their spawn. Will fall, make it 2 players left alive here from the Esports Belgium squad, and it looks like TG Redacted win this round right here, right now. We'll take the control 3 maps. Well, 3 rounds to no, but we can't write them off. Like I said, 808 Ross just suddenly goes on a free streak. Stops that B tick. It is 2 versus 6. Now it's 1 versus 6. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Formula will not be able to withstand the pressure that will be added here from TG Redacted. He finds one, doesn't find any more. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. TG Redacted will find the second map in the series for themselves. They'll go leading this one 2 rounds to 1. A very dominant performance in the control. You couldn't ask for anything better as they win it 3-0. taking it to match point here in the series. Going into a hard point. Don't believe these kills are right, ladies and gentlemen. Sadly, Codcaster just does not allow you to see the real deal here. But we will fade on that out. We will see that score line there, ladies and gents. And yeah, so far, TG Redacted with match point. Will be exactly what we're looking for here, ladies and gents, if they can get it. A solid hard point going their way for their opportunity to win the series. Can they do it? Can TG Redacted do it? Let's see your outcomes here. Did anybody put it towards TG Redacted? We'll complete that prediction there and we'll start a new one for this next round. Please do put your predictions in. Don't know what was being said there, but I'm sure Stin's about to take a piss. Jojo Cod, you're gonna have to try and get your guys to try and slow it down a little bit. Just let's get some of these replays here in the feed here as well. See if these. Jesus Christ, Joe! Oh my God! I even clip. Oh, beautiful. Oh, zombies. Okay, can't take you redacted bounce and keep going with that momentum from the S&D, or are we going to see a protocol respawn going in the way of the Esports Belgium squad as two go in the feed straight away off the rip? 808 Ross finding two in a row as well, but Kempa will get that kill. Traded straight out instantaneously from Ross, who just gets a double once again. Still got that 7 life advantage so far in this, but 808 Ross eventually found. That's 3 dead in the feed. Gonna claw a little bit back here as Kempa is now going to try and find another. That timing from Titan though is just crucial here as Martin knows there's 2 here. How's he going to get all 3 of them? Oh, he runs out. He gets so pissed out though. Players rotating around so they can open up that A zone. Formula though is one of the players that you just have to stop, and Martin does so as he continues his spree here. Knows there's a couple of players challenging. Finds Joe as well with the headshots, and so does people find 808 Ross with the headshots. Now, only player left near the zone there is Titan. Eventually found by Martin. Shot in the back. Now he's going to get this player spawning out. That stun's going to come in, but he finds the kill here as Jesus Christ, Joe. Oh my God. Oh, beautiful. Not been saving as many ones as we'd wanted to do. I've not saved as many clips as we'd like to have done. It went so quickly, ladies and gents. We're too busy involved. You know, this is why you need somebody just pushing all my buttons. Like Joe already pushes my buttons, but not in the right way. Don't you, Joe? Are we coming? Redacted. Where are we, babies? Where are we? Where are we? Let's get ourselves into this. Do TG Redacted win it here by match point in their favour with the hard point? You know, fine well, they started off really strong in the hard point, lost out on it near the end here as Esports Belgium started to heat up near the end and started finding some unbelievable gun skill. And then, you know, I mean, this is it. It's this the comeback for comebacks here from Esports Belgium. If they can do it, can they find that opportunity in this hardpoint? We're not going to go to the map that we're expecting here on the series board as it stands, ladies and gents. We are going to a skyline. It was protocol, skyline, protocol, skyline. And if we do go the distance to that map 5, it will be a search and destroy on Vault for our first time this evening. We're hoping it can be relatively quick here, but I don't know what we're waiting on. We're waiting for some Stin taking a piss, and I mean, There we go. We're getting into it. Yo, how we doing, Ari? How we doing? I'm doing fantastic myself, buddy. Appreciate you jumping on in. How are we? Look at this beautiful black screen as we load on in here. It is 2-1 in favour of Redacted. They have match point in their hands. Can Esports Belgium squad quit that for them? Or is it going to be an Esports Belgium comeback? Watching on board, Kempa is Stin gets the first blood. He falls instantaneously. Stin with a free piece to start the map though. I don't have... I need to stop jumping on board with them, because if we do that, that is exactly what happens, ladies and gents. They do eventually fall. Kempa will get a double to himself. Redacted with the hardpoint in hand, but the second you want to get pushed up into this map, the better you can, because this is what you want to do. Stin here finding a kill. Now we're going to try and find an opportunity to push on through towards that back spawn, because that is going to be crucial for P2. Teammate trades it out, finding that kill. One more player left back in the spawn there will be found. That's going to be 808 Ross. Don't know what he's standing away back there doing, as Stin tries to hold the spawn. We'll find a second kill now, and they hold the spawns in their favour. TJ Redacted, but Joe is there to try and answer back instantaneously, as they're going to spawn them a little bit further out here. Formula not finding the shots here. Stin will find his teammate, but also find Formula. Will get answered back with his team nade, and there's 2 team kills in a row. But TJ Redacted managed to hold on to that lead here for a few more seconds, as eventually that trade comes on in, and Titan will get onto the hard point, expecting them to come pushing through that front door entrance. They do know the option is to come up and down either side, and there we go. The piano push was exactly what was required. They're pushing them buttons, pushing the right keys here to find that opportunity to get into the zone. It's going to be Titan trying to do the same here, but Martin will put a really strong high-pitched note to that one, and that's going to change the scene completely, as TJ Redacted have a good lead here going into it. We've seen this happen prior to it though, and Esports Belgium did find that comeback, as Titan now finds 2 in the feed. Formula will add to another one. That's going to be free dead from TG Redacted. And the hardpoint timing, trying to do the dodging and weaving behind that bar. The omni movement shown prowess here as you're stepping side to side, left to right, front and back, and getting away of all of them gunshots as if you're Neo on that map. They're doing a fantastic job at it, and Titan still has managed to stay alive for so long. But Formula, now the person on a 5 spree, Kempa finds him though. That's going to end that spree. But now we're neck and neck already, and that's exactly what happens with one different push here on that hardpoint. Redacted's finally finding the break and going to get the opportunity here to push on up. But it's not to be. Kempa staying on the zone. Going to be shot at from the side as they come in through the pool side, and there we go. Titan finds 2. The break on in is again Esports Belgium's with the spawns in their favour. They do eventually start to heat up in these hard points, and that's exactly what Esports Belgium did last time. Redacted just couldn't deal with the pressure. They were out, but Kempa finds a sneak on in. 808 Ross though. Got a kill there. Joe's got a kills in the back there as well. Now it's going to be trades. Titan finding the time going the way of Esports Belgium here. 35 seconds left on the hardpoint. They're going to be in them designated spots as you'd expect, in the shower, in behind the bathway, and then Formula is going to find that perfect spot there to find the pick on Martin. Staying alive behind the bar, behind it, but for a few seconds later, Stin gets a kill. People then finds another, and that's the break on in. People going to get that last bit of scrap time here. Clear it in as we head back towards P1. Stin going to go up top, trying to find Formula. The strafing left and right works in his favour. He's going to jump off the map. The omni moving dive works, but the trade is in, and there is Titan on the zone, ready to answer it back there, and they're going to get a lead going their way. 20-second lead. Short and slender, but enough to be in front. Just as we say it though, that caster curse does its work. People goes for the rotations in the back. They've got spawns for P2. They're grabbing the remainder of the time as much as possible there, but there's still 34 seconds on that hard point. Have they rotated far too early here for Redacted? Because we know how quickly them spawns can be picked up. 808 Ross does fall. We've got stinning people trying to stay nearby. Some good shots there from Kempa. Doesn't spot the player in there. There's two players of Esports Belgium either side of him. They picked the spawns up here. They got that extra bit of time at the end, and now they're leading the way by almost 30 seconds here. Oh, this slide on in from Joe is going to make that crucial position in here to get on the zone, get that time, and there we go. The break on in, the 55 seconds left on this hardpoint. The push coming in from Martin, sliding from the back spawns, looking for one. It doesn't work out as 808 Ross is the answer back. Somehow Redacted though are on the hardpoint. I don't know what happened on the inside, but by the looks of it, it wasn't working in their favour. But Formula, he has found his answer back, and they don't know where to, oh my god, the movement from both players got each other confused of where they were going. Martin and Formula don't know what to do with themselves as the contests come back and forward, but it's still a 50-point lead almost in favour of Esports Belgium here. 13 seconds left. It's more scrap time, but now we're going back towards the kitchen side. Kempa finds one. Going to add to the second there. Two players in the feed there now are Stin and Kempa with two apiece. Kempa's going to add to a third. Can he keep it going here now as he's in that position to hold the back spawn? Formula's going to run right into his gun. He's going to instantly turn around, and 808 Ross will be beamed as well. This is the hardpoint hold that they need here to pull this one back into contention here. Up aboard as people as well. Now every single player from Redacted have started to find the gunshots, and all of a sudden they're getting the kills in the feed. They're holding on, and Kempa's on a 5 spree. Make that 6. It's going to turn on 7. Oh, the 7 kill feed was there. People now though still gets an extra bit of time. They've got this within 15 seconds again, ladies and gentlemen. This could be a very close matchup once again here in the hardpoint, but all but finding these positions here in the feed. Stin will find one. He's going to go back through bedroom. There's only one player in the back. That's Formula. He spots that one. Now he's going to have to try and challenge the new zone. He's going for it, but his teammate is already on the rotation, and Kemp is going to hold the back spawns here, expecting the challenge from Titan now. And players coming in through the front. Spawns in their favour. They need to get some kills and get onto that zone. There you go. That's the opportunity now for them to push on in. Martin will fall inside the zone though, but at least people manages to get on in to get that time. 34 seconds left for this hardpoint. They've done a good job there to kind of stop them getting in early on and getting a full 60 seconds on this one. But TG Redacted in that position now as Kempis pushing up top here. P1 will be going back to once again, but they have got the lead, and Redacted now. 18 seconds left on this hardpoint. Do Esports Belgium keep pushing? The answer to that so far looks like yes from Formula. So he's shooting through the bath. He's going to get some hit markers, but that one is almost impenetrable. Too much going the way. Campbell was just ended on his spree again, but P1 in their favour. They know the spawns are the opposite side now. It's been flipped. Holding his own. It's going to get this 200 point mark. They're going to get it within 50 seconds of the win, which means the win of the series, the win of the map, and we will be moving on to our next matchup, hopefully, if that's the case. But if not, we'll be going to a map 5. We've got 50 more seconds for TG Redacted to win this one out. The gunshots are a bit iffy, but people is still on the hardpoint here, looking for these opportunities up top. Titan jumps on down, but teammates are traded back and forward here as 808 Ross is the closest to the hardpoint. Will be challenged there though, and that's Kempa getting that kill on him as he was jumping on down. Esports Belgium though have the hardpoint, closing the gap. People the last man alive for TG Redacted at the moment as the spawns coming in. 808 Ross doing exactly what he needs to do. He's holding that area out here just to make sure that they can hold for these P2, and this is going to give them the chance to get to within 50 seconds here. There's a couple of kills going his way as well, and he's going to rotate back out. He's 5 streak at the moment, holding the back spawns. Opportunity to win it on this one for TG Redacted. 808 Ross will find Martin with the wall bang. It is Stin nearby though, pushing on in. Will find one. That's Titan. Going to try and go round towards 808 Ross, who is already rotating round himself. Hasn't managed to find him, but they're going to get into the zone. Can't win it here now. Nobody can, but we're definitely going to a next hard point positioning here in kitchen. Kempa with the 2. Does get traded though by Joe. Your opportunity is arising here. It's going to be a tied game going into kitchen. By the looks of it, ladies and gentlemen, it's all to play for here. Does anybody win it on kitchen? 45 seconds is all that required. Well, 35 seconds, sorry, is all that requires from both teams. Is 3 are in the feed. Make that 4 in the feed here as Stin finds a triple. Solid way to start this hardpoint, and that's exactly how well they held it last time round. Kempa gonna have to spot it. He does find that kill, but the trade come on out. Formula gets onto the zone. It's going to be a tight one here as there's 2 players far out here onto the Redacted squad. They've got 30 seconds for themselves, but their opposition team have little few seconds than they are already getting the break on in. The pistol shots come out for people. He'll find that kill here. He's on a 4 streak. All 3 players on the hard point. It's going to be back to a tie game here. We're going to P3, but the spawns are in Esports Belgium's side. Double for Kempa. Perfect opportunity here. People on a 5 spree. The spawns are on their back. TG Redacted. They found the opening. There's 5 seconds are away from this victory here and the series victory here as the Hellstorm comes in from people. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the round. That's going to be the series, and that is going to be the win for none other than TG Redacted. What a way to turn it around. Lost the first match, found the next 3. They win the series, and ladies and gentlemen, it was a close one. It was looking very, very nice near the end there. I could not tell who was going to turn that one round for the win. A very close hardpoint in the end to finish it out in the series. 235 to 250. There we go, GG's, ladies and gentlemen. TG Redacted finding that opportunity there, finding the wins, and now we're going to have to change things up here, ladies and gents, because we're going to our second matchup. Alright, Joe, going to hold for a second. Okay, so we're going to set up for our second match. Thank you, Snowy and Fancat, for the follows. I do appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just setting ourselves up for this one because we're straight off of one map to another map. The Maracas squad is the next matchup, ladies and gents. Morocco's on tour, so we say. First time casting these lads as well, and team Vortex Mambas. I mean, this is going to be an interesting one. Vortex Mambas got none other than Joe. You all know Joe. If you don't know Joe, you're in the scene. Because, ladies and gents, he's definitely one to talk a lot of shit at a lot of people just for the shits and giggles. Monsters, thank you for the follow as well. Walls, everybody else that's hitting the follows today, I really appreciate it. Vortex Mambas, I seen them last night win a map and a series. Done a pretty good job of it. And this is going to be in the XP League. What is this division? I'd say he's Division 3, but we're it's Division 8. So we're in Division 8, ladies and gents, for this one. There we go. Division 8, XP League. Right, series board, we need to change maps. This is just too much hassle. This is what happens when you leave yourself in such a tight time scale, ladies and gents. I was like, yeah, we should do it. We should do it. Skyline. Is going to be our two maps to start with, and then we're going to Vault, Hacienda. Oh, I get to see a Vault and a Hacienda. This is potentially a Hacienda anyway. Wonder if we get a Hacienda. I've not seen one yet. I've not seen it. I don't even have the map for Hacienda to show off, so we'll put the red card one in for now. And then the last map will be Vault. So there you go, ladies and gents. I've already got rid of the score for you. You could see exactly what's happening here. Who's going to win it? Map number 1, 250 to 221. Right, so Codcaster, we're going Maracas. Maracas. MOT. We're going for a yellow color. I don't know why it doesn't let me change the secondary color here. Oh shit. Timed out. I'm in the middle of Codcaster and they time me out. Check DMs, bro. Oh, appreciate it. Yeah, I won't be able to use it. I know it's Hacienda, guys. It is Hacienda, but I just don't have the map set up for it to put in that image in that little bit of space. But we will get the map for it shortly. we will put it in. I just needed to get the map sorted for it. Hacienda. Podcasting. Hacienda. Where is the saved? My issue is it's going to be an interesting one because Hacienda. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Hacienda is looking beautiful. Look at that. There we go. So, Codcaster. Right, I need to change that because we didn't get the chance to change it. Morocco's, and then Esports Belgium is actually Vortex Mamba. Right, so Vortex Mambas. Right, let's see if I'm in spectator. I don't want to be spectator. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting into this one. It is time. MOT on the attack. In our best of 5 versus Vortex Mambas, Morocco's on tour. It's not absolute league, so we'll have to turn that off on the screen as well. See, this is why you can't push me, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. On board with Neko. You've got Ruredi, Ribs, and Fanaka as your team versus Vortex Mambas. First blood going Fnatic. 3 players dead in the feed. Instantaneous here for Vortex Mambas as the hard point will be in favour as Morocco's. Looking for the players in the spawn. Ghost will find one. Joe answers back with another one here as well. They'll get the spawn into position here as you see the player rotating on the back. That's going to be Snacks. Is he going to be eaten? Yes, he is. He's finding 2. He is eaten, and ladies and gentlemen, and that's the way he wants to start his round. Can he continue it though as we go into this one? Nice couple of kills going his way. Snacks keeping it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom! There we go. He slides on in, but Faneka does get that kill. Vortex Mambas though managing to get the hard point favour on their side here as they're going to get the spawns in the back. It's going to be Joe holding that anchor position here to get spawns for P2 in a solid position. Now Piano, solid position to be in as Joe keeps the gun flowing. He's on a 4 streak so far. He's going to jump on up to P2 now in a different perspective so that he's not spotted. Players rotating round the back though. It's going to be Ribs. Joe goes on the hunt. He is on the hunt. He's going to find it. Ghost on a 6, but he almost finds a second there from Joe, but Ghost now 5. Can he keep it going? He's got the RCXD earned. He's 1 away from that house or myself already here. The lead going well and truly the way of Vortex Mambas here as their 70-point lead keeps increasing. Ghost staying on that point for now. Not being challenged, nothing happening. Lycro finding 1. Finds a second. Good little piece from him as he can find more, but no answer is off of that. Ghost is eventually leaving that point. He's going to get that spawn. He's going to find that 7. Can he? Yes, he does. He does get the Killstorm missile earned eventually. It looked like it was going to fall at the last hurdle, but it wasn't to be. Morocco's managed to get on to the point now. Almost a 100-point gap was started early on here from the Vortex Mambas, but Ribs now finding a couple here, trying to help it. He will find the feed, and he's on 3 kills so far. The team of Vortex Mambas trying to find an opportunity in. Once again, holding his own. Snacks Oh, he almost turned and burned there. Look at this though. Lyro's going to slide on in. He's going to find one. He's going to find two. That's going to find three. No, he's not. Fanati finally stops him, but that was going to be some clip if ever it was to be the case. But 60-point lead going up towards a 70-point lead here potentially. Joe once again holding that anchor here at the back for the spawns. We'll find Faneka. Just waiting out. He knows there's that player from Rurity and he's found that one too. There is now a couple going his ways. There's a force break. He's spotted Faneka once again. Ghost spotting up top here for the cross here as well, and nobody's challenging up top. They're all down below. Rurity's going to go in for the challenge, and that is all 4 players dead. That's a break on in, and the only player, Ghost, now has to try and find that rotation. He's expecting to be in the anchor spot. He does find that. Stays alive here though. Good rotations in and the kills go their way, and Vortex Mambas have heated themselves right up in this lobby. Ladies and gentlemen, Snacks once again finding another kill there. All 3 players spawning still in that back here for towards P. The bathroom side for Nectar finding the double though, eventually traded out, and that's going to be the opportunity here to go back towards P1. Joe, don't say you're shooting bodies again, ladies. There we go, he is. It looks like he's shooting bodies. He can't help himself. He just pulls that pistol out, starts whipping them in the back of the head, and well, they're lying on that floor. He hits them when they're down. Sometimes we call it cockiness, but sometimes it's just pure gun skill, and he just can't help himself as he finds another 2-piece here. He's on 4. Ghost on 3, Snacks on 2. 100-point lead going their way. Ribs on the underside though, trying to sneak on in here towards P2. He's going to get the opportunity to get the P2 spawns, but he's going to go for the kill and like so. Will find Ghost as well. There's a double to his name. Now expecting to be challenged in the back. Hasn't found anybody going that way. He's going to hold that spawn. And all of a sudden the Vortex Mambas are now spawned out. Lixo with looking for this opportunity to go on down. He's going to go for that zip line. 2 players pushing up to the hard point. Now they expect the player in the back. That's Rurity. He's found though. Only one more member left. Joe's going to spot that one. That's Faneka. And then the last player inside is Zona's Rebs, and Joe finds that one too. And all of a sudden, Vortex Mamba is now back to that 100-point margin that they have. Will they be able to hold this for the end and 100-point club? The Morecos here as Joe is continuing his spray here on a 4 streak now. Expecting players to be potentially spawning behind him, but it isn't the case yet. One player just outside, that's Ribs, looking to try and jump up through the escalator. Joe continuing his spree, eventually traded out, but that slide on up through. Snacks expects it. Rurity finds a kill, gets snaded straight away to the face from the Semtex though. Ribs trying to go challenging. 16 more seconds on P2. Do you give up on this? Is almost gets beat down there. Instantaneously answered back. Is Ribs going to find the 3-piece? The answer to that one is no. But we still got the opportunity here for the Vortex Mambas here to find that 100-point club against the Morecos here. But a couple of kills go Morecos' way and they're going to get onto that hard point. Can they get past that 100-point margin here? Just to not make this look too embarrassing for them at the moment. But the way it's going, it is looking really nice for the Vortex Mambas as they are solid and working their way around the spawns, coming in on the flanks, and there's a couple of kills going their way. But with Ghost falling, Snacks decides against going in that push early on. It was being a standout player here, one of the standout players for the Morecos side here. He's finding the crucial kills. Might not be killing the most, but he is finding some crucial kills that might help them. But 8 more seconds left to get past that 100-point margin. It's not going to be the case on this hard point here by the looks of things. And it is so close for Vortex Mambas. They've got the spawns for P2. That's Lyrox, Lixro in the back here, holding that anchor. Neko is there. Snacks is going to shoot from up top here as well. The positions are great for them, but he will be finally found. Snacks are in a great position to find a trade back. Only one player left inside is Ghost. Faneka's going to slide on in. They're going to get past that 100-point margin. I don't think they're going to get in on time, and that is definitely not going to get in on time. The 100-point club, technically it is the 100-point club because they have got 100 points exactly, but they're going to get past that right here, right now. As Vortex Mambas only require 17 more seconds in this. They're waiting for their team to kind of remuster up, get themselves in a position, and make themselves available for that final push, because they could have won it here on this hard point. It's not looking like the case now. Rurity's on a 5 spray, but eventually Joe ends that right here. Do they win it here? The answer could be yes. One player to go and stop that is going to be Ribs. Can't do it. Neko can't do it. The timing is in. It's going to be second in it, and it's done. Ladies and gentlemen, map number 1 goes the way of the Vortex Mambas. Almost 100-point club them. Not enough though. What was that final score ending in? 115. A close one. Looking at the scoreline though. And not a bad effort from the boys. Joe 33 and 17. Showing his dominance once again. Oh, there we go. Score 1. Going their way. Right, let's get a prediction in for these boys. We'll run a minute ad break while we're here, and Show in Divi is a war crime, says Hybrids. It is a war crime. 6 ads, that's a crazy. Hit that subscription button then and you won't get that. Yo, must be a dinosaur. Thank you for the follow, buddy. We're trying our hardest, ladies and gents, here to sort all these things out. It was a quick turnaround from map 1 to map 2. I'm going to have to disconnect from that lobby and get that new code as we want to head into the match. Alright, there we go. We're already in the lobby. That's fine. Okay. Fucking cooking must be a dinosaur. They are cooking. They are cooking. So, speaking of cooking, map 2. They will be on the attack. We're going to have to get the Mambas attacking squad logo up on the screen as well for this. Mambas attack. There we go. Look at this. We've done it. We've done it. We've done the quick turnaround, ladies and gents, that we needed. We have done that quick turnaround. We're getting things on the board. We're getting things on the screen. We're going into a skyline search and destroy here, ladies and gentlemen. Who is your predictions for this map? The way that Vortex started off that map there on the hard point, they were flow state ready. Their scrims have been working, their positions were perfect, their rotations were on point, their kills were exactly what they required. Can they find the kills here now in the S&D side of things? Is it going to be the case here as we get into map round number 1 here in map 2? I swear it was the other way around. They swapped the sides again and all of a sudden Morocco's are the attacking side, but now we're already in a difficult position here. They'll find one though against Ghost. It's a 2 versus 1 scenario. Left with Joe and Snacks. 2 versus 2, sorry. Joe spots a bomb carrier. He's going to go for the nade. If that was a Semtex, it'd have been a better scenario. That's going to be 1-for-1. And now, Rudy here for the Maracas squad. Oh, he's going to jump off the map. The slide, the position in Vortex Mambas. That is, we'll take. Yeah, so don't look at the scoreline at the top there. Like the thing was coming up on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. Vortex Mamba's the other side. So they're winning 1-0. As we decide to fall off of the map. Not the way to go out, ladies and gentlemen. That is not the way to go out. 1 versus 1 scenario. I can understand if you're a 1 versus 4 and you don't want to give away an extra kill, but you were 1 versus 1, and I think that on the movement just got him the best of him. Ghost and Joe instantaneously finding a couple of kills. Make that Snacks finding a third, and now you're left to 1 man live. Once again, it's Neko. What can they do? Got 1 player in the back taking shots here at the very far on. He's going to try and bait the players out, and that's going to be all 4 players dead. Vortex Mambas take round number 2. Snacks has insane aura apparently. Yes, Danko, that's exactly it. Vortex Mamba though, 2 round advantage already. A very strong start. Let's jump on board them as they look to defend once again here against the Morecos. Snacks was like, oh wait a minute, I don't make a lot of noise, what's going on? Joe watching up catwalk. He's going to get a peek, shoulder peek, wolf spot. Neko, he's going to instantly use the beam, but Faneka will find him from down below. Now, with that being said, is this the round that Morecos need? You see shots coming up for Rudy here. They have spotted another member. Ghost will tie things up here at 3 apiece here now. Ribs now trying to answer it back here. Looks like fine Snacks sliding on in. Now you've got left with Lixro, sorry, left alive. Finds 1. It's not going to be able to chase 2 of them here. What's it going to do? The bomb's down. Faneka will find a kill. It's going to be 1 more round back here for the Morecos squad. Trade for trade, but wasn't going that way. Thank God for overlays, ladies and gentlemen. We made them at the right time. We pushed him onto the right place just in case that happens. And we were like, oh, will it work? Will it work? Well, it won't work. It will work. We'll get it done. We'll sort it out. And all of a sudden, we got pushed on through his Snacks. But Ribs will find a first kill instantaneously. Traded out, though, from Lix's nicely placed Semtex here. Go to plant the bomb, but decide against it for a second. But now it's down to Neko. Last man alive. 1 versus 3 scenario going underneath the map now. How is this timing going to be? Is Joe isn't going to be aware of it, of the player sliding on around behind him. Joe decides to wrap around. Oh, he's going to turn around. He's going to find him. Vortex Mambas leading away here, Joe. Fantastic timing. Almost too perfect positioning there to find that kill, Joe. Keeping things alive here. 2 round lead for your Vortex Mamba squad. 1-0 up in the series after a very dominating performance on that hardpoint. Ghost finding first blood though early on. Joe tries to peek that there as instantaneously beamed here. But while we do that, Ghost will be taken out. Neko finding the first one there on the side. Finds Joe instantaneously afterwards. And now, thankfully, Lyrics is Lixro is there to answer one back. Finds Neko. 2 versus 2. Bomb going down towards that B bomb site. You've got Snacks and Lixro doing the work here. Instantaneously up through the zip wire. It's going to find Riz, but Riz will get the kill. Left it in a 2 versus 1 scenario. Lixro is going to find a kill, but he's instantaneously traded out. The teammates coming in. How is Joe in Divi? He was Callum's hard carry. Says North. It is 1-0 Vortex Mambas. It's up on the screen. Best of 5. The little squares up top, North. The in-game podcast that I have switched on the wrong way, so I've got the lyrics up there on the screen for you. Okay, so where do we do here? What is the plan going forward for the attacking side? Ribs is in a great position here to find that bomb carrier. It's going to be a 1-for-1 trade here, though. He's not going to spot the bomb carrier. Ribs eventually does turn around and find him. That's going to be Lixo. It's going to be left to Joe and Snacks. Joe sliding on into that position, though. It's Lyro. Lyro. Okay, gamers. There we go. Lyro. That's fine. Lyro. Lyro. I mean, that's it harder for me to say because my L's and R's are horrendous, so. Joe does spot Neko eventually. I didn't think he'd seen him there. That was an instant position for me to be like, surely you see him right there. 1 player left though. Rudy is going to spot Joe. Is going to make it a 1 versus 1 scenario. Going to smash the bomb. Going to turn around to find Snacks and he'll get the kill. And there we go. And instantaneously, opportunity here for Morocco's here to pull it back to evens. Lyro. Rudy, though, on a 4 streak. To win the round there. Black Mamba's needing to do something here. Now they're on the defense. Rudy will stay on board with here as they're looking to fight by some streaks there. A couple away from that Hellstorm missile. Joe will find a first blood. Joe will find a second. Okay, Joe. You just calm it. Is he going to find more is the question though. Stun goes out. Faneka will find Ghost. Now he's still got a 3 versus 2 scenario. 1 player. That Rudy is still managing to hold that 4 streak at the moment. Joe won't get the ace, sadly. He's got 2 in the round. His teammate will find the next one. Oh no, he might actually still get the ace. Can he get? Oh no, he can't. There we go. Snacks found 1. And there we go. He's going to get the 3rd. Was that Joe that found the 3rd there eventually? I don't even know. It was. He gets the final bullet in to Faneka. Oh no, he maybe hit a couple of bullets in there, which does net him the kill. Leading it by 1 round here. We're into round number 8 of the S&D. Rudy was on a 4 streak. Now Joe's on a 3 now to answer it back after a wee quick round in the last. Joe trying to watch the cross. Will be found and be first blooded to Neko. Ghost will get the respawn back to that and Snacks will find the respawn to Rudy and there we go. Looking to start eating here. Bombs going down towards the B bomb site. Lyro is watching top plat here. 1 kill does go the way of Ribs. The Semtex is a good position. It's going to bait him off a little bit for Ribs, but it's a 2 versus 2 retake opportunity here. Faneka is going to get onto the bomb now. Looking around for them players. He'll find Snacks. It's 1 versus 1. Lyro, what can he do? The rotation round. Is he going to get bad timing on this one as he's jumped down position? 11 seconds. He's not going to get the bomb timing. Faneka's going to go. That's too late. That is too late from Faneka. He goes for the bomb plant anyway. I don't know why, but that was far too late. Vortex Mambas take this to map point. Good bait and switch there from the teams, and I was getting myself confused by the colours, ladies and gentlemen, and that was throwing me off a little bit. But yeah, good rotation round and waiting for that time and expecting the player to go for the defuse, but the defuse was far too late anyway. Wasn't going to pay off for him. Eventually does get killed out, and Lyro finds a 2 in the round. Do it on the defense this time round. Who's pushing up early? We're going to see Lyro, who's on a 2 spree. Going to go under the map. Neko's the first to fall, to find the kill there, sorry, on Ghost. Gives him the advantage for this round here. Maybe to bring one back at least. Oh, about the positioning here though. Lyro's up top. Snacks finds Rebs. Lyro finds Faneka. Now they've turned it around on its head. They've got the advantage here now, and the Vortex Mamba is looking to end it right here, right now. 2 more players to find. Where are they positioned? They're going to be Joe finding Neko, spawning in the back. The last player left alive is Rudy. He's going to find 1. He's going to turn and instantly beam Joe. It's 1 versus 1. And this is going to be such a tight position here between the 2 players. Snacks goes for the bomb defuse. Oh, and Rudy just can't imagine what just happened there. He was in a 1v3 scenario, and Mambas have lost that round. I have no idea how they've done it, but look at that. That's some shot from that build. It sends the player up to the roof. Like, I would not want to be shot by that. Yo, Butcherin, how are we doing? Still, map point to the attacking side of Vortex Mambas, looking for their opportunity to end it here, find this S&D win and make it 2-0 in the series. Rudy though is going to try and stop that here, as Neko also adds another body to the floor, and 4 versus 2 scenario. Mambas are falling apart here when they've had match point. I've no idea what's going on here now. All of a sudden the Mareko squad have found their way into it. Going to spot Ribs here as well. He doesn't pull the shots. That's his teammate, thankfully. So I thought he could have early pushed that. That'd have been funny. Just getting a wee bit of a fright, seeing a body, will take a shot, but Lyro does find 1. And comes back to his teammate for the support. I've got 42 seconds to use. Oh, Ribs will find the kill on the bomb carrier. It's all down to Joe, last man alive. Can he 1 versus 2 here? He's going to be able to get the bomb. He's spotted the player, at least one of them. He's going to shoot through the wall, expecting to try and get them hit markers. But Rudy is there waiting for it. Sorry, Jay. Sorry. I just see your name in chat. It's the easiest way to answer. Speed-wise, when I'm trying to speak a lot. We're going to a round 11, ladies and gentlemen, here on the S&D, and it didn't look that was going to be the case. The way Vortex Mambas had a 3 versus 1 scenario, they threw that away, and then they lose the next round instantaneously. Rudy is on a 5 streak here as well with it. RCXD, nobody's used them yet. It is the final round. Somebody wins it here in this one, and is it going to tie the series here, or is Vortex Mambas going to find it? Faneka is the first one to find the kill, and it's going to be advantage Marekos. Oh, Snacks. Oh, that's Ghost that finds that kill. That's a nice shot through the wall there. His teammate was shooting at him as well, but ties it up. Bomb is planted though. It's given them only 32 seconds to respond to it. Ghost will find a second. 2 players left. We'll smash through the windows, expecting the players to come on in. You've got 1 player rotating around the back. That's Ghost going to be found out though. 2 versus 2 scenario. Knows where 1 is. Now it's a 1 versus 1 scenario. Ribs versus Snacks. And Snacks eats out Ribs, but doesn't have enough time for the defuse. That is unfortunate for the Vortex Mambas squad here. as they will fall in the S&D. And it could have been, and it should have been their round to win. I'm not going to lie. That was very, very unfortunate for them, and very well played from the Morocco squad to find that one. Very close matchup. There we go. Score on the doors. Morocco's bringing one back, which means we're going to at least a Hacienda. I'm going to see Hacienda, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in competitive play. Competitive play. Oh, hi, Kiko. How are we doing? Team 1 have won. Team 2 have won. And now it is all to play for. Oh, that must be what's happening. Where's these... Just going to wait for everybody to get back in the lobby and set it all up. And to figure out who's on what side. And you gotta pray, that's for sure. Right, let's see. Browser source, sound alerts, okay. Check them up on this corner here. I am fantastic, Kiko. It's good to see you in the stream once again. Appreciate it. I appreciate you. Look at all these moderators we have in chat. Would you believe it? More moderators than viewers. Ladies and gents, where's all the viewers chat? Come on, let's see from you. Did we get that prediction out of the way here? Mambas was right for map 1. Oh, then map 2, but... Right, prediction for map 3. We're going to a vault control. I'm not sure what sides is which before we start here. So we will wait and see. It is crazy. It is crazy, Jay. It's a crazy, Jay. The thing is like, it was one map, right? And the way the Vortex Mambas were performing, it looked as if they were going to just roll it. But Morocco's came back into it. That's a good prediction as well. I like it. I like it. Very precise, Jay. Not just predicting the win, you're predicting the scoreline too, which is good to see. Right, waiting on this lobby reset so we can get in. Go into a control on Vault. It is a fantastic map. I like it. But Hacienda is just beautiful. And I just can't wait to see that one. That's the one I'm most looking forward to. Oh my god, Messiah. No chicken dance. You okay, busy? How you doing? You play COD, you know your stuff. You definitely do know your stuff, buddy. You do know your stuff. Oh, hi there, everyone. Tesco Meal Deal, how are we doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. The Messiah, you're an absolute legend. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Let's get the wee shout out there for Messiah in the chat. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that follow on the Messiah. Absolute legend himself as well. And then I'll get to Codcaster. We'll make sure that everybody's in this lobby set up right. And I do know where we're going here because game chat is interesting and nobody responds to you because they're too busy chatting to each other. Yo, Siberia, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Siberia? That's what I'm going to say, at least anyway. That's the way it's going down for me. How was your stream and what were you streaming? Was it your own game? Being back on the rank grind mark or you gave up? Nah, I mean, I've not had the chance, mate. I've been casting too much. Oh, hi. Yeah, I've been casting more so than playing myself personally. Just the way things have been going. Right, so it looks like it's Vortex Mambas on the attack, which is good. I'm ready as the codcaster so that everybody else knows. I think I'm ready, unless they change things last second. Let's go back to studio mode so we can set this up for in-game map stuff. But we know it's going to be, yeah, Vortex Mambas attacking. It is one apiece. We're going to a vault control. And everything's on the line here. The respawn though was fantastic for Vortex Mamba in the hard point to start off with. The almost 100-point Club Maracas. It looked like it was going that way, but we flipping the spawn at the last second, stopped that happening. He casted Olympiad versus Chimera versus Pew Pew Patrol. Oh, nice. What was the final score? Right. They haven't switched things. They haven't switched it around, so let's see where we get with this one. Olympian 130. Ooh. Ooh. Nice. Straightforward, quick one, done and dusted. That's exactly how it went by the looks of it. It's not as plain sailing as our matches so far. Our first match with TG Redacted ended 3-1 their way against Esports Belgium. Well, Esports East Belgium. And then now we're going in to at least our format once again. As we switch that side around. Here we go. Vortex Mambas there. Broken Codcaster though, but Lyro is not the one to find a kill. It's going to be Ghost. Up top here in Catwalk. Control. 2 ticks progress made. Ghost doesn't spot the player below him. But all of a sudden he survives. And the gunshots are just not coming out, but eventually will fall. That was baffling if I'm honest. But yeah, there we go. Snacks finds one. Going to find ribs. I like when he's eating them ribs up. As he goes around the map here, the contest comes in, the A-zone almost secured because they're grey. It's really hard to notice what is happening. Vortex, Mambas and Morocco's on point here. Not managing to find that opportunity. Lyro will find one. That'll be Ghost finding another. Sliding on here, trying to get this position here with the players. Come on, sliding on in. That's a good trade out there as Ghost finds it though, but Faneka will instantaneously stop another push as they get on towards the zone. Joe now gonna get this A zone captured. It does eventually fall, and now position wise 18 versus 18. Good spot to find Rudy here. He'll find that kill. He's on a free streak so far, and Ghost is on a 2. Faneka up top, that's the position you have to find them off of, because that is a dominating factor in this map here. That top balcony position, such a contested and very dominant position to be shooting from, and giving yourself that map control, especially on this map control version side of things. It is such a crucial spot. Ghost trying to go the rotation round. Faneka knows he's there at least. He's going to be able to hold that off for a second, or expect his teammate down below there to rotate around towards him. He goes top balcony against him. Will be found. Very difficult position here as they start to get that sneaky little spot here in the door to get some time for snacks, and that B zone will be almost to halfway. But life counts, it is so close. Now you're going to be the contest spots coming in. The kills go their way. It's 6 versus 8. Contest comes in. We're already in that spot to contest. At least they clear it now. Good kills going their way. Joe's going on the rotation around the back. We'll spot Fnatic up top. The headshot comes in. 6 versus 6. 33 seconds left to play. Player is going to come in chasing him. That's going to be Ribs. The Ribs will not find a kill. Joe manages to get away. He's live. And Joe is just trying to stay alive. 4 versus 5 scenario. If he gets the players chasing him, that is good for them as they start to push towards a point. Rurity though in that top balcony spot is going to find a couple, and that's going to be 3 versus 2, but in the favour of Ghost as Ghost beams him off the top. Vortex Mambas don't win on the count, but they win on the kills. It didn't look like it was going in their favour near the end there. It did eventually turn itself on its head as Snacks finds the final kill there, and that ends the round. Rurity beamed as the door swings flying open. And then up top, Fnatic. I thought it was Ghost, but it was actually Snacks that gets the kills. It looked like Ghost from our point of view, from where we were watching. But there you go. Doesn't matter about the kills if you're finding the kills. Turned it on its head. The defense should be a little bit more straightforward for the Vortex Mambas here in this position, looking for that top heady. Ghost will be that first person there with Ames up top, looking for that zone clearance here. As Snacks now knows there's players on the contest. Lyro will be the first to get the kill. There were Fnatic's trading one out. He'll be instantaneously traded out as well though, and that's Lyro now on a free streak, keeping things flowing. Knows where the spawn is going to come. He spots that one player crossing towards the pool area. Will find one. Challenge comes in. Is he going to get a second? No, he stops shooting too early. And that'll just give the position back up there. But Joe will shoot him in the back to add back that pressure. Now pushing them up into their spawn. This is exactly what you want to do. Keep them pinned back as long as possible in the back spawn. Snacks is going to know Fnatic is there. It slides back forward, back and forward, back and forward. It's all about the opportunity though, but Fnatic will find that win on the kill fight, and all of a sudden that A zone can be taken. Good challenge there against Lyro, and they'll get that. 2 players on the zone. Joe's in the back, trying to be a menace, as he does. Will find the kill, find another there as well in the back, and now Joe. Does he just know? Joe just knows. Ladies and gentlemen, he just knows. Now Snacks up top, finding that kill on the A zone. Is going to clear that. They've got the free kill advantage going their way, but that's a good wee pick there from Neko, but he is traded out instantaneously. Up top, that's Ghost. You've got Joe still going on a spray here. You've got Ghost in the back here. The stun comes in though. This might be the part where Joe eventually sees the floor, but they're not pushing out of the spawn, and Neko and Fnatic just can't get away. They're just down to nothing at this point in time. He's on a 5-3. They don't want to give him any more kills, but he's just going to find more. He's going to make that 6. Can anybody stop him? The answer to that one for now is no for the end of this round, and there we go. Vortex Mamba take round number 2. It does show Snacks on the kill feed. Sorry, Joe. Just not getting that. That is a. Both your teams can use that as a clip. It was actually Joe that did it though. But Snacks warranted it in the kill cam. Mareko's down to 3 players. Seems the DC happened. We'll be resetting this one up though. No idea what has gone down in this one, but we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, they lost to round 11 S&D. It wasn't the best opportunity for them, but they... Right, so we'll get the cast cam on. We'll get the beautiful face up for a second, ladies and gents. We'll try and make sure we can get these scores on the doors, but if... not changed the score since we've been on this one, but we'll do that now. Just so you know. There we go. All done. Ladies and gents, one apiece. I will take freebies later, no worries. Joe's crap, Snacks is the man. Snacks is the man, Carlos. That is very true. But yeah, needing to wait for that DC. But we'll have to remember now, Black Mambas are 2-0 up in the control. One more round, they win that round and they'll win that map, which means we'll be going to match point for them if they can find the next hard point, which is another respawn solid for them. Just thinking actually as well, you did say something there, Jay, about the hardpoint score, but it's going to be a control. So you're gonna, when we get to the hardpoint, that's what your prediction is for the hardpoint, right? Yeah, so look at the series board. We'll show you the series board for guys that have just tuning in as well. There's the scores so far that we've seen. It was around 11. Maracas did win that one, but I felt like Black Mambas, Vortex Mambas, sorry, did throw that one away. They were 3 versus 1 in match point, 2 match points, and they threw 2 rounds in a row for Maracas to win that one. Felt like they had that opportunity to take it, and they didn't capitalize on that. But that being said, we're going back into it, ladies and gentlemen. We know the scenario. We know what's the stake here. Vortex Mambas are 1 round away from winning the control. And they'll be looking to do that here now that they've got the 4-man. Hopefully, if everything loads up and goes to plan, that will be the case. That'll be the scenario. That'll be what we're seeing and what we're witnessing here. They did win their attack, but it was down to the lives. It wasn't down to counts. It wasn't down to the zone being completely taken. But they do hop on the zone and everybody's gone up top towards Catwalk. Ribs will find a first blood. Ribs will find a second. Snacks though, will bats are back here. It's literally Lyro though, and he eventually falls instantaneously as well. But Ghost pushing on up towards that B. Going to try and throw players off a little bit, but doesn't stay alive long enough for it to make any difference in the grand scheme of things. Lyro though, 1 kill to his name. Going to try to add a second, doesn't manage it to do it. Ghost constantly trying to rotate around to that B. Player down mid is going to spot him though, but he's going to be hit across on the side from the back, and that's going to be at the B bomb site. But oh my god, it's just back and forward here. We're not sure exactly how we're going to get to this as Lyro eventually gets the first tick of progress made here on the A zone. Going to pre-predict the positions in which Neko comes out, but Neko will find the win in a gunfight, but instantaneously traded out. This Codcaster glitch just becomes a start of a pain in the backside because we're trying to call out names, so Neko finds 2 though. Traded out. Rudy has found Nex on Snacks. The Omni movement dive saves his life for a second, but Neko will come sliding on in and challenge that. Starting to clear the zone here. 14 versus 18. Life counts are going dramatically fast here as everybody's starting to push on in. Snacks will find 1. Doesn't add a second. But that's enough players dead for them to grab that A zone. 2 life difference. So 14 versus 12. We knew what happened last time. They won it on the kills last time out. They got the A point secured. Now 2 lives go their way. It's even Stevens here. They've got the kills in their position, and now that 1 player is Fnatic, trying to stop it out. Lyro will come in for the slide. Joe's going for the back spawn. It's going to spot the player up top. Neko, he was going to give it for a little bit too long, but Joe finds 1, makes it a second, but then traded out. Relatively straightforward there for the side of Maracas to come back at this, but if the players can get the kills here, this could be another kill win on this one. Traded back and forward. 5 versus 6. No more respawns here for the Mambas. 4 versus 6 scenario. Full 3 ticks of progress is needed. Yo, Gallus. Right. Position wise, who is going to find these picks? Morocco's with the opportunity here and the advantage to trying to go down the back of spawn. Ribs is looking for it. Joe finds one in the back. Rudy answers back one. Spawn comes in from Faneka. Faneka's just challenging. He's going to send that nade out, but he comes sliding on in. He does get the kill. MOT have no spawns left, but there's only 2 players left, and it's Joe and Lyro. Now it is down to Joe. 1 versus 4. Finds one. Predicts a second position in there. Doesn't see him. He's got shot in the back and he's sent sky high. There we go. We're getting another round of it here, but it'll be a defensive round here. That nade at the early start of it. Doesn't show any kills. Love it. You gotta love it. The best play, ladies and gents, was that nade. Joe currently going 16 and 8. Everybody else's scores are all bugged because there's no way Ghost has only killed 2 people. Don't think Joe's is correct either, but you know, you just never know. All of them going down that catwalk side. It's a very brave scenario to be in, going straight down that catwalk, all 4 players. Could be one instantaneous bomb that kills every single one of them. A nade going down there, disrupting every single one of them. But Neko doing a good amount of work there to find 4 kills in a row now. Capturing that zone. The Morocco's finding things up. Tying it up here, just potentially in this control. Snacks gets a good nade off. Doesn't get a kill, but the slide comes on in. Neko's in a position though to answer that one back, but his spree will be ended short. A-Zone will be stopped for a few more seconds. Revsno will jump back on board. Lyra's going to spot Rurity. Doesn't manage to get the kill. Rurity gets that one and he's going to then progress towards that B zone. You've got Ghost looking out from the top with that AR in hand, expecting the players to start coming on out through vault, and they do. Neko finds a kill. Faneka also gets another kill, and a double nade though goes the way of Joe, and now he's making it. Oh, that's Lyro, sorry. Finds the double nade, finds the kill as well, and now he's on a multi. Can he find a 4th and a 5th, and maybe even more? The Snacks now trying to rotate around the back. Will be shot in the back. Tries to shoot at Neko. Neko for some reason survives that with minuscule amount of health. That slide coming on in. That was a nice little bit of movement from Lyro as he's staying alive here. He's still 4 in a row. That one player at the spot back at spawn though, Rurity is going to be detrimental to Ghost, who's spotted. Lyro going for that chase. We'll make it 5 kills. Going to make it 6, is he? No, he's not. Neko gets the answer back. 1 minute left on the time. Still not managing to get the control. The defense still holding up strong enough. It's all it needs though. They just need to keep thinking about trades. They don't need to worry about it. This is Vortex Mamba's round to lose. And if they keep forcing it too much, that could be the lives that they don't want going the wrong way. And so far, it's looking the case. Joe. Is he going to get his predictions right again? No, he goes to top balcony. The player's going to expect him. Rurity's going to get 1 kill but down below. And then Joe's going to fall. That's going to open up that B site now. The players are spawning a little bit further out. They're going to have to get onto the zone though to stop that time. 25 seconds is all that Mambas need here. No more respawns left here, and it's all down to the 3 players left alive. Snacks, Joe and Lyro. Time is stopped. Just get that time stopped for as long as possible. The kills on the feed. Done. Snacks gets it. Double for his name, and he's on a free spree as he needs it. Oh, he's going to stun himself. That's going to be detrimental to the opportunity here. Going to have to slide on in because this is the opportunity that they need. Lyro's going to find one. It's going to be a trade back and forward, and there we go. Morocco's will win that round, and this is going to be a tied up control. We're going to round 5. We've seen a round 11 already. We're seeing a round 5 under control. Who goes on to win this one, ladies and gentlemen? All to play for. The attacking side is the harder side, and it's Vortex Mambas with that side. And I don't know if it would have been them, to be fair, because they have the ones with the most amount of ticks in the grand scheme of things. I'm sure they should have been the team on defense, but who's been counting, right? Let's be honest. The fact that they had to reset the map pill is very difficult to tell. That's just through my estimations, but Rudy, Feneke all can fight, providing it's only Snacks left alive, and that's going to put them in a sticky situation at the moment in time. Look at the shoulders being thrown here from Feneke. There you go. It doesn't matter. Snacks will find both of them. Eventually trade it out. Lyro trying to get that Omni movement in flow, but Rudy does find a double piece. Yes, we are riding that pony, ladies and gentlemen. We're riding that pony for sure. I was not expecting it to be right damn center of the screen, ladies and gents, but there we go. That's where it is. That's where it was. We get it all going. Lyro, Snacks finding kills. Trying to keep it going. Rudy does fall as well, and that's going to be Lyro finding a couple of kills their way. They need it because the kills are not going in their progress. They are finding that A tick though. Joe finds a player in the back. That's Feneke. Gonna find another. Oh, he's gonna have to find that one there. If they were going to keep things alive there, they are managing to keep the lives pretty close though. It's going to take a big run from them as they get that extra minute on the clock. Ribs is sitting waiting. We'll find one, but traded out instantaneously. Now to rotate around the map here. You need to get yourself in a position. You know that we're one player back. That beam down that B street is phenomenal, but Neko answers back with one of himself. James doing its work. No recoil whatsoever by the looks of it. These boys have that steady aim as Ghost falls. Now Snacks, and there we go. Neko finds a double, but you've got the player up top. That's Joe. Now, hop that zone, B zone. Now, get as much ticks as possible because they were going to be in that position. You've got Joe trying to sneak around the back. He'll find one. Going to try and add a second to it. Doesn't manage it, but the kill feed is going all Mamba's way. That's what they need. Joe's just pre-firing, hoping for the best. He runs out of bullets at the wrong time. That could have been the kill he needed there to gain that progress. They're one tick away, but it's 8 versus 7 on live count. Make that 7 versus 6 as one apiece goes down. 7-5. Joe should be expecting a challenge any second now as he does. There we go. No more respawns for Maracos. Now you've got Neko trying to dive around for his life, but Joe will find a kill. We're down to 2 lives remaining, but they're going to get the ticks. The progress is being made, and ladies and gentlemen, your Black Mambas, should we say it, the Vortex Mambas, to win the round, and that means they win that map, ladies and gentlemen. Map number 3 goes the way of the Mambas squad. And it was a very, very close one though. It went the distance once again, ladies and gentlemen. We are witnessing a relatively close enough match in this one. Joe, 31 and 21 from them 3 rounds that were had there. A very good regain for sure, says Tanky, and I do appreciate the hard work that goes into it. We had to reset it. We got the reset done. We've managed to get it, and then now it is series point in the Div 8 match here between the Vortex Mambas and the Maracos on tour. Let's choose that prediction. 100% of the people voting for Mambas. We'll run a quick ad break and then we'll start our prediction once again, ladies and gents. Same again. Who wins this next map? Get your predictions in. If you haven't already, let's do it. 5 minutes to get that underway. We're heading to a hardpoint Hacienda my first time casting over Hacienda, my first time actually seeing the map in play from myself as a caster. I've also not played it since the last time it was in a map, and I can't even remember when that was because it's been a long time for me. A very long time for me. I won't know where the spawns are, where the positions are, where the players will be or should be. It's going to be interesting, for sure. Just need to wait and see if in game wise we're keeping the alerts and the overlays around the same way. I assume if it is, Vortex Mambas will be the attackers, but it's whether that's the case or not, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Guys, if you haven't already, please do hit that follow button on all the socials, YouTube, Kick. I would say Kick, but we've not streamed on Kick for a while now because it's trying to do these multi-streaming. It's fun. But we're on YouTube just now multi-streaming alongside so that the guys can go back and quickly look at the videos and the VODs pretty much for it. Looks like we're joining on to a new host here as they go into the next match, which is Fine and Dandy, as we're heading towards Hacienda. And it looks like the hosts with the most deaths will be the Morocco's until squad. Vortex Mambas with the opportunity to win the series here. And it's the respawns that have been pretty decent for them. Hardpoint was almost like just a complete wash, like almost, like didn't work out that way, but I thought they were going to 100-point club Morocco's, to be honest, but like I said, it was a good wee flip that helped them to not be 100-point clubbed in the bathroom, but that would have been a horrible start to your series. They bounced back. They got the S&D in around 11. They almost had that control as well. They brought that back. They were 2-0 down in that one, and they brought it back. But yeah, Vortex Mambas will find the final round on it and take that 3 rounds to 2. Zyperks, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. So we'll wait and see how this one goes. We've got predictions up on the channel. Please do hit that prediction up. Who do you think is going to go on to win it? If you want, type in chat what you think the final score of the hard point will be. And that'll be interesting to see what your predictions will be, considering the score of the last one. And like we said, we'll show you that score line last time round. There you go. It's 250 to 115. We're getting a wee Spotify playlist here to play it, so let's get a wee Joe Cod vibe moment as he wants to bounce this up. That's called Thank You, but I mean, we're not getting into that one because we are about to kick ourselves off into a Hacienda matchup. Even if I've got my picture on the wall, it's not so bad, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, regain, let's go. Morocco's looking for the regain. We're into it. Vortex Mambas looking for that match win. Do they have what it takes to win this 3 rounds to 1 on Hacienda? They did a fantastic Hacienda map earlier. Joe instantly starting off with a double of his own. Ghost finds the floor next though, and Lyro going to try to add to it. Joe eventually falls, but the hardpoint in control of the Vortex Mambas here for the first 12 seconds so far, and it's exactly the way you want to start your hardpoint rotation round. Now, can the kills go their ways? Ghost gets 1. Traded out instantaneously, but the trades are coming in quite well for the side of the Vortex Mambas. They've got a 20-point lead going into that. That's some great shot from Lyro as Joe finds another. Staying on board with a hard point. Looking at the rotations around the map. Trying to get the spawns. Vortex Mambas in the perfect spot here to get them spawns ready. Now, pre-predict the positionings. They find Faneka. Have to push it around a little bit further here, and that's exactly what Ghost is looking to do here. Mid-map. Mid-back spawn, this is exactly what you need, but the one player that's chasing you is going to be Ribs. That's 3 dead. Vortex Mambas fall. One player in the hardpoint is Lyro, and he's staying alive for as long as possible, but the spawns are against them as they're going to be predicted. Overall, Lyro will get in and downed on the zone. But now waiting for your team, Joe. Having to respond back, sending the nades in. Looking for the opportunity to try and break on in with his hardpoint as his teammates go for the challenge. That's 1 for 1 in the trades. The spawns are back in their favour. There's only 14 seconds left on it though. But Morocco's getting at least 20 odd seconds on that hardpoint prior to it, and the final bit of break goes in. Snacks is going to hold that remainder time, and that's going to be crucial for them. But Ghost sneaking up in the back. Not going to see that one player watching around him. That's Faneka. Trying to get that regain that the team need. Lyro will slide around here. Rez will answer it back with it. It's back and forward, but the hardpoint in the hands of the Morocco squad. Pushing all through here, getting the contest spot in. That's a sneaky little spot to be contesting in, but how long can you do it? You got to push on through that zone, and that's exactly what Lyro's done. He's finding the opportunity to find 2 of them, but the shots are iffy. The movement is off, and that could have been the 2 kills that he needed to hold that zone for his team. Ghosto staying alive for a few seconds, but Laruri will come in with a 2-piece, and he's going to get the opportunity to gain that last bit of scrap point. Joe finds Neko, tries to answer back with that head glitch. I would have just left him be. Lyro, oh, he's going to get COD timing at his best. One player comes down through mid, the other one comes through the back spawn. He does survive the first. How is he still alive? Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on here? Snacks finds another one. Predictions all coming the same way. The whole team just being feeded into Ghost. Trade eventually comes out though. Oh, it's unlucky from Joe, but Faneka finds 2. Down to 1 player left on the zone. That's Lyro once again, but he'll be taken out, and Ribs will get the hardpoint under control. They still got a lead for the Vortex Mambas though. Not as big a lead as they did last time out under our last hardpoint, but couple in the feed from Morocco's. They're going to predict these spawns. P1 is about to begin once again. And it was a very good hold at the start of the map for the Mambas, but Joe starts to shoot his own teammate. That's how ballsy he was. He was like, I know, there's just somebody there, just shoot. I'm just going to shoot everybody. No, all gas, no brakes. The Snacks finds 1. He's going to get a child from his Rurade, and he'll find that kill. He's going to challenge Neko as well, but his teammate at least gets to trade on him. Joe on a free streak. Predicting perfectly well, but he changed swap and swaps, and it's the worst timing you can ever imagine. He will fall. 50-point lead though, going the way of Vortex Mambas as the hardpoint is in control of the Morocco's. 18 more seconds left on this one. P2 rotation going the way towards the Morocco squad. Who's going to be the first one to find it? Lyro's around the corner. Slides on in. Is he going to... Oh, he doesn't see him sliding on in. Faneka though still might chance to win this gunfight. Lyro survives, jumps into the water out the back of the car showroom, and that's a finesse if ever I've seen one. Should we say finesse? Oh, Lyro. Oh, Lyro. He's almost done it again. That 1 player left back in the back is Snacks, but that's going to be a good amount of time here from the Morocco squad because the players are spawning a little bit out here. Split spawns as well for the team. Ribs finds 1. that's rotating on the back. Lyro slides on in, will find 2. Does get the break in, and Neko will find a kill as well on Ghost, and Riz will find Lyro, and that's going to make it the last bit of scrap time, potentially going the way of Maracas as Joe will fall. Snacks does get the final bit. 10 more seconds to add to their time. Maracas still under the 100-point mark, but Mambas this time around only at 134 by the time this game ends out here. And yeah, the new hardpoint. Positioning wise, perfectly set up here for Maracas here. Looking for the angles, looking for the cross, but they're not expecting Snacks to go sliding on from behind. They're working alongside their teammate. Lyra's going to slide on through, but the teammate went a different route. Didn't manage to get the trade off from him, and that's going to make it a little bit longer of a hold here for the Maracas squad. Nice little bit of movement from Snacks. We'll find that first kill there. Opens it up a little bit. The stun's going off. Trophy system's there, but the contest spot is in. Now you've got Ribs trying to get that reload in, trying to find the opportunity. We'll go for the contest. Joe staying alive on the zone though. Is expecting a player to be nearby. Joe will fall, but the player spawning in the back is Snacks. Comes in from behind. We'll find Faneka. 9 more seconds on the time. Ribs is there, but his teammate clears it out for him. Trades in the the zone is close. Set up, 1 player left in the back. COD timing is going to come and bite Joe in this backside here, potentially, as he is on the zone, but he does find 1. There's another. Snacks finding 2 as well, and Joe managed to stay alive long enough for that hardpoint to come in their way, and now know exactly where the players are spawning. However, Ribs hits the water. Going for that sneaky route here towards the contest. Looks like one person is looking that way, expecting that jump potentially to come in. Can they hear the water? Snacks with a 6 spray. How have we missed it, ladies and gents? Ribs. Oh, he's going to get 7. Oh, he's 1 away from the Hellstorm. He needs to do something about this one. He has to try and play for these streaks. Don't get too carried away with yourself. The next hardpoint is going to pop. That would give you the timing, and that's all you need, but get on that hardpoint time, get that extra bit of score, and he's not going to be able to do that. He's going to try and get red, but Neko will find a kill, and that's going to be the end of the streak, and that's the Codcaster curse at its finest as Lyro finds 1. Slide comes on in, he'll find a second, and then all of a sudden instantaneously traded out back and forward. Joe now, the next person on a spree. Do we stay on board with him as he looks to find another? I shouldn't have done it. Neko finds the kill. 50 points is all that is required. Well, 45 points now for Mambas here to win the series. Kills going the way of Maracas though, and they're on this hardpoint time. 23 seconds on this one. This is a good wee hold for them if they can get all the remainder of this time. It's all about the new spawns though, potentially, as Snacks will be chowed and will be found. 1 player in the back is Ghost though, trying to anchor these spawns. Challenge is going to come in from Rurity. Lyro finds the first kill. Traded straight out. Snacks gets hit by the trophy system. Rurity gets 1 though. Neko finds another. It's only Lyro left alive. And Joe, Rurity with a double. He's on a 6 spree. RCXD already earned. Now wants to try and earn that Hellstorm, but he's staying outside of the map. He's trying to stay alive here, an opportunity where he can just pick up when he needed it. Rurity does find a kill and eventually traded out. Don't think he gets that Hellstorm either. 26 seconds left on the time. And it's in the hands of the Ghost. Can you see him? Is he going to sneak it all the way through there? He slips through the wall. Finds Faneka. Car keeping him alive at the moment. Rurity looking for that chow. Will get the contestant. Gonna get 20 more seconds is all that's required from the Mamba squad, and they're in a position here ready to get rotating around for this new hardpoint. Can they hold it here? Maracas get the kill feed going their way. Ghost is on a 5 spree though. Heating it up at the end here. The time comes in. There's 10 seconds left. Kill 1. 2 more kills and that does this game here. One player in the back gets the contesting, but this could be the kill that's required. 1, 2 more kills was all that requires. There it is. Joe's on the 5 spree. That's going to be it. Now you just shoot bullets here. Joe is there. He's going to go on the sneaky route on the outside. He's going to fault it. No, he gets back in time. Contest is in. 3 seconds required. Rudy finding a double, but that is the end of the round, ladies and gentlemen. Your Vortex Mambas squad will take the series in map 4 Hacienda. I'm so glad we got to see it, that's for sure. What time did we get there? Jay, were you correct? I couldn't remember what the team of Morocco's finished on. You said 176, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what you said, brother. That scoreline there, Snacks was good. 30 and 23, that's fantastic. GG to the Vortex Mamba squad as they go on to win the series 3 rounds to 1. GG. Well done to everybody involved. Well done to both teams, Morocco's. GG. It's done. It's game. It's the series. Your winners are your boys from the Vortex crew. You'll be happy, gamers. Your team managed it. Thanks for casting it. Yo, Snacks, anytime, mate. You're eating once again. I really do appreciate it. Getting the ass to do it. It was last minute. We did manage to throw the games together. We did manage to get part of it. And all of a sudden, there we go. We get 2 casts in one night, one after the other. And yes, that prediction was correct, I'm sure. Let's go back to it. Let's see. I'll scroll back up to you, Jay, just to see how close you were with that. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I can't even see your chat for it anymore. I can't see it. I'm looking for it, but I just don't see it. I don't know if it's scrolling too quickly that I just can't see what's going on. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was pretty close to that. Thanks for the follow, Snacks. I appreciate it. But yeah, well done, lads. That's a nice way to do it. I don't know how much highlights we got from you guys, but we'll fade out to them highlights. See if we got some good wee clips there from you through that whole time. Ready, Ribs and Fanaka as your team versus Vortex Mambas. First blood going Fnatic. 3 players dead in the feed. Instantaneous here for Vortex Mambas as the hard point will be in favour as Morocco's looking. Yeah, I did hear them piping up. I did hear them piping up, Joe. But hey, you win the game. It doesn't matter what they say, what you say, whatever happens. The game is won. The game is done. You have your victory. You have your 3-1 on the board, and just need to work on that opportunity on the S&D, because that could have been a 3-0. It should have been a 3-0 as well. The way that was going in that S&D, you had 2 rounds advantage. You kind of ended it, but. Yeah, not a bad effort, ladies and gents, and thank you very much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much for the follows, everybody that's took part, and all the teams that are asking for me to cast. Please do send us messages. Make sure we do get some bookings in. I want to try and do 2 in a night. That'd be fantastic. It also means that I need to get some early. So if there's one at 7 o'clock, I could do one later in the evening, or 7:30, whatever like that, and then I could get another one in. It just depends, but most of you guys I know tend to ask for 8:30, so I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much for it. Once again, have a fantastic evening, and I'll catch you next time. Double peace.